Oi, fala aí pessoal, bom dia. Você está escutando o Inglês do Rádio. I am your host, Foster Hodge. This is your daily dose of English. Alexa, are you ready for rule number 3?
I'm not making the drums again.
Drum roll, please.
No.
Rule number 3, review. So 3 reviews for number 3. Essentially, what he was saying is that studying is less important than review. So this is kind of ambiguous because you don't know exactly what it means by studying and review. But what I understood was, for example, if you were learning new vocabulary or something like that, or let's say you're reading an article. First time, you should just read the article, think, okay, these are some words I don't know. Let's write them down, think about them for a second. But he's saying you should not study that much, and then you should review a lot. Kind of practice makes perfect. You know, so if you read an article, you don't know some words, just do it really fast. Don't think about it. Then the next day, come back to that article, look at all the words you didn't know, practice like any new sentence structures that you're learning, and do the same thing. Then the next day, go back, review again, do the same thing. Because if not, just things won't stick in your head. Like our memory really works through repetition. If you see something a lot, you'll know it forever.
Yeah. I think that I could say that would be repetition.
Yeah. Repeat. We have a phrase in English. Rinse, wash, repeat. I think. Wash, rinse, repeat. I don't know. Yeah, same thing. Yeah, whatever. Do you agree with this one?
O Platão falou isso também?
Não, isso foi o Sócrates.
Foi o Freud. Yes, it makes sense. No. Yes, it does. No. Now I got really confused.
You can say it makes sense.
Yeah. Yes, it makes sense. And I do agree with most of it. I would just change a little bit, but the symbology.
The symbology. Whoa. No. Symbology is a word, but what are you talking about?
A simbologia do que ele quis dizer, nisso tudo eu concordo. Que você precisa focar, tem lugar para você estudar, para você realmente entender, tarará, tarará.
So I would maybe just say I would say it differently, or I'd change the way he says it.
Yeah.
Probably not necessary to talk about symbology.
You understood. I try to be a nerd right now.
Yeah, that's all you can do is try. Try and lose well.
Yeah, but you are the nerd.
I know. This is my time to be a nerd, babe. So I really agree with this point of review, because things do take a lot of time to really kind of stay in your head. So for example, what I do if I'm reading an article or, I don't know, listening to something or studying grammar rules, a lot of times I will just put my phone on record, so it's recording my voice, and then I'm studying out loud. So if I'm reading an article, I'll read it out loud. If I'm studying grammar, I will say, okay, we have this grammar rule. This is what it does. And then after I finish studying, maybe the next day or later that night, I will listen to my recording of myself, which is kind of weird. But
can I ask you something?
You may.
Wasn't perfect something?
It's very, very good. So proud.
Perfect. You have to say perfect.
It was
perfect.
Absolutely excellent. It was a valiant effort. It was better than good. It was great.
I'm going to ask you this in Portuguese so everyone could understand it.
Hey!
It's really easy.
All right.
Com as nossas worksheets, que são as transcrições dos áudios, né? Dos 50 primeiros áudios que a gente vai lançar semana que vem, eu acho.
O seu marketing está perfeito, amor. Com 50... Blá, 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 blá.
Como é que você diria para as pessoas estudarem com as nossas transcrições?
Yeah, so This is what I would recommend personally. This is what works for me. Probably what works for you will be a little bit different, but I imagine pretty similar. So first, I would just listen to an episode of Inglês no Rádio, just like you're doing right now. So just listen to an episode, understand the ideas. This really doesn't matter if you're more intermediate and maybe you're understanding like 70% of what we say, or if you're super advanced and you're understanding, I don't know, 90, 95%. First, just listen to the audios while you're walking around, taking a shower, walking your dog, whatever. Second, I would listen to the audio again with the transcripts. Go through and think about, okay, these are some things I didn't know. Maybe I didn't catch this word. And then look at all our notes. Try to really study them, think about them, internalize them, and then leave it for a day or two, and then return and do exactly what Olly's saying of review, review, review. So listen to it again while reading, and then try to think about all the notes we have and the activities. Try to do some of the activities. And I think if you do 3 times with one episode, that will be really in your head. And it sounds like a lot, but that's probably less than an hour of study. But I think that is much more worth it than like 4 hours in a traditional classroom. You get to do it wherever you want. You get to study at your pace. For me, that works awesome.
Okay, perfect. I think everyone could understand this.
I hope so.
Yeah.
And if not, later, probably next month, we will start releasing Inglês no Rádio for beginners. Okay.
Yes, but oh my God, it's a lot of work and it's gonna be good.
I hope so. Yeah, it's going to be too much work. Probably a terrible idea, but we're doing it. We just said it on air, so we got to do it now.
Yes, it's your fault.
Yeah, I know. All right, Alexia, enough marketing. Tomorrow we will be back with, I don't know what we're going to talk about tomorrow, but it'll be great.
I have no idea. Ciao, bye.
See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.